Uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and equal.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 South Central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you please rise for the national anthem?
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to coverage of amateur baseball here at Leahy Bowl this evening. It is Pony Hills Amateur Baseball, and the Kimball White Lake Nationals are taking on the Winter Demons. We're going to make a quick modification. There we go. Get the White Lake in there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups first for Kimball White Lake. It's going to be Wookie leading things off tonight. Christ will bat second. Jay Christensen batting third. Pearson, the cleanup hitter. Lenz, number 69. We'll get to that one here in a bit, batting fifth. Kropa batting sixth. Dylan Kanichke, seventh. Jay Kropa, eighth. Carter Lenz, ninth. And Ethan Price will be your number 10 hitter. Let's go ahead and bring her in tight. First pitch going to be a called strike. Better at the plate. Again, this is Wookie. There's a look at Wookie. Count goes full, and that will be a base on balls as we update everything, and we'll put Wookie over on first. Better set a timer here. First pitch, strike, count evens up 1-1. This is Christ at the plate. Called strike two. Ethan will chalk a ball up on the scoreboard. Wookie at first, this one driven towards right field, giving chase, going to make the catch out in right field. Taking a look defensively here, that was Brady Fritz collecting that in right field for out number 1. That'll chase Wookie back to first. And now coming to the plate, this is going to be Christensen. Get to see his commentary. Defensively for the Demons, on the mound doing the pitching is Ethan Bartles. Catching him is Quincy Phillips. Called strike two. Defensively, that infield from first to third, it's Hausman over at first, Farner at second. Your shortstop tonight is Pierce Nelson. Thank you. And at third base is going to be Ashton Klein. The outfield from left to right, it's Casey Heenan out and left playing the warning track. And in center field is Jack Peters and Brady Fritz over in right field. Count goes 2-2. This one is going to be fouled out of play. Taking a look, Ethan now at 16 pitches tonight. Making some quick adjustments here. There we go. That was a swinging strike 3, out number 2 coming to the plate. This is Dylan Pearson, number 21. His first action, it looks like, of the season. Takes a look at a first pitch strike from Easy E. So we give you a look here at Dylan. And don't know what happened out at center.
Ball 2. Count is
2-1 now goes the count to Dylan. Dylan very good at hitting moon balls.
High for ball 3. 3-1 on the batter. Foul tip brings the count full. Pearson will take ball 4. Brings up the shortstop, number 69, Caden Lenz. Call it strike 1. Outside for ball 1. Ball 2, 2-1.
Ground ball taken and flipped over to first, and that will end this half inning. We'll be back with the bottom of 1 here in 1 minute.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Yeah.
Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Big and small. They
Evan Farner going to be the batter tonight to lead things off. He's facing Price. Count goes 1-1. Evan, a cut and a miss. Count goes 2-2. Price barely fits in our screen there. Tall lefty. Winter teams have faced a tall lefty on the mound. Last 5 times they've taken the field. They've only, previous 4, defeated 1 of the lefties. Now coming to the plate, this is Pierce Nelson. First pitch strike to Pierce. Pierce just outside the zone for ball 1. That top half of the inning, Nationals came up with no runs on no hits. They stranded 2. 1 away here in the bottom of 1. Evan Farner, a strikeout victim. Pierce Nelson here with a 3-1 count. And that'll be off the plate. Pierce will scamper on down to first base. Landon Calhoun will be your batter as you take a look at Pierce Nelson on first. Landon, a .333 hitter, has 2 hits on the season and 1 RBI playing amateur action. Pierce, a lefty, will be tough to run on. Cut on for strike 1. Pierce, a pretty good base runner, but with the big, long, lanky lefty, some pretty good sizzle. You can see he's got a pretty short lead. Landon going to foul it out of play for strike 2. 0-2 the count. That one just off the edge of the plate. Price is nibbling all around that strike zone. Pierce getting away from the bag a little further each time. Price chooses to go home, and he'll pick up another K. 2 strikeouts here in the bottom of 1. Believe coming to the plate, this is going to be number 40, Ashton Klein.
Now batting the third baseman, number 40, Ashton Klein.
Here's a look at Ashton. First pitch, strike. We clean up our focus. Ashton coming into this game, 286 hitter. It's going to get away from the catcher, but Pierce Nelson going nowhere. Oh, 2 count to Ashton. Called strike 3. Pierce will collect his 3rd strikeout of the game. We'll be back for Nationals at the plate here in 1 minute.
Define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Schrader Electric and Control, located in Winter, is available for all your electrical service needs. With close to 40 years of experience, Brian and his crew can take care of all your electrical projects, residential or commercial. Schrader Electric works with new construction, remodels, and new additions. Call Brian at 605-840-8913 to get a quote or schedule your next electrical service. Schrader Electric and Control is a proud sponsor of the schools on the Live Ticket Network.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Through 1, it is scoreless here at Leahy Bowl. First pitch, a ball, swinging, strike 2. Batter at the plate, this is Wes Kropa. He's going to put that one in play. Easy 1-3 put out. For out number 1. It's going to bring number 5. We had a different number here. We'll go ahead and put up. We had him in Game Changer as number 17. Dylan actually wearing number 5. Takes a look at a first pitch ball. This one going to be popped up and out of play. Try it again with the new number. Dylan, a 250 hitter with 2 hits on the season for the 2-0 Nationals. Has 1 RBI on the season. And Dylan going to draw a 5-pitch walk. First pitch, Easy E in for strike 1. Kropa at the plate. Takes a look at a ball high. A pickoff attempt over at first. Hardy. Ethan working rapidly up on the bump. We'll give you a look over on first. Konechny pressing the issue. Big leads, and he just comes home with a nice strike. 2-2 the count. Runner on first, 1 out. Kropa takes and fights off a really good fastball. In all likelihood, it was going to be a called strike 3. Gets a little bit of it to stay alive in new life. This count will run full. Tapper back to Ethan, bobbles it, goes to 1. Without a doubt, as Ethan come off that mound, he's thinking double play or at least get the lead runner. Bobbled it, recovers, and gets the out. Konechny will advance to second on the fielder's choice. That'll bring to the plate. This is number 17. This is Carter Lenz. Batting 167 this season with 1 hit and 1 RBI through 2 games. Two and 0 the count to Lenz. Takes a look at a first pitch strike, or the first strike from E. Carter a little late on the cut. It's going to foul that into the net. This count has went deuces wild. Swinging, strike 3, and the Demons are out of the inning. Nationals come up with no runs on no hits. 1 man left aboard. We go to the home half of the second. We will be back in 1 minute.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a 4th-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Quincy Phillips, your batter here at the plate for the Demons. 2-1, going to catch a corner for strike 2. 2-2 to Quincy. Quincy will fight off a really good fastball. Price comes with his best fastball. Quincy able to fight it off. Looks like that's his best pitch. See if he goes to a breaking ball. Nope, comes right back with it. This one going to be flared out of the field of play. We're going to reset and do it all over again. 3-2 the count. And again, Price comes with that fastball. This time he's able to paint the outer edge. Plays a little Picasso to pick up strikeout number 4. That'll bring to the plate. This is Casey Heenan. First pitch down, ball 1. Swinging, strike 2. Or strike 1. First pitch was down. Got the hometown call. So that was just below the zone. 1-1. There's strike 2. Count goes 1-2. Foul tip. Nope. That was strike 3. Pops out of the catcher's put, and he will prove it for out number 2. Price remains perfect up on the bump. 5 batters faced, 5 strikeouts, and 1 walk. That is correct. Ethan Bartles, the counterpart to Price, steps in, takes a look at ball 1. A cool 57 degrees. The rains have only stopped 2 hours ago. They're able to get this game in. 3-0, the count to Easy. That bat's going on the shoulder, and he's taking a look all the way, and Price gets the automatic for strike 1. He will draw the walk. Demons with another base runner here in the bottom of 2. That's going to bring to the plate J House. Justin Hausman, number 47. This guy steps to the plate. He's got a batting average of a perfect 1,000 on the season. 1 for 1. This one, a ground ball to Pearson. He's going to get the out on the fielder's choice. And that will end the inning. Best thing about that, it broke up Price's strikeout streak on the 5-3 put out. We go to the top of 3. Nationals coming to the plate in a minute.
Zip Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per gallon of fuel every day. Plus, earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. When it comes to game day, let Zip Trip fill your food and fuel needs.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
There's your line score as we flip it over to the top of the order. Wookie, the leadoff hitter, going to take a look at a first pitch strike. He's in the hole, 0-1. Wookie going to slap one down the first base line. It's going to be a long single. Ashton Klein over, first baseman. Justin Hausman had a stab at it. Couldn't quite get up. First hit of the game for either team. Christ is your batter at the plate. Shows bunt, pulls it back as they're looking to move up. Wookie and that speed into scoring position. Christ again squares around. Shows bunt, cuts away. 1-1 the count. Foul tip. Quincy can't hold on to it. Nonetheless, it's a 1-2 count. Oh, Christ wanted to, checks the swing, and the count goes 2-2. Ethan hits 50 pitches with that toss. Count will fill up. Ethan off the plate. Goes back to the same 2-2 pitch. This one lifted towards center. Going back deep. Peters going to get it at the warning track. It rolls up the wall. Wookie will come around and score, and that is an RBI double for Christ. So no outs, runner on second. The score is 1-0. Nationals with the lead. That'll bring Jackson Christensen to the plate. .625 on the season coming into tonight. 5 hits and 2 RBIs. Love to trade places right now with Christ out at second base. Coming into tonight's action, the Demons have generated 1 run in 2 games. They play good defense, good pitching, just can't give up a lot of runs. Ashton Klein is going to be a base hit. Charging hard, he had to make it hard and fast if he was going to have any chance up the line. Christensen aboard, and that'll bring Dylan Pearson to the plate.
Brings up to bat the third baseman, number 21, Dylan Pearson.
Dylan steps into the batter's box, and we are ready to roll.
Inside for ball 1. High for ball 2, 2-0.
Ethan at 60 pitches. This one will get away from Quincy. Both runners hold. Count goes 3-0 as Ethan is being very, very careful here with Pearson. Runners actually on the corners with no outs. Nationals putting together a big inning here in the top of 3. They come into this game 2-0. That'll be a 4-pitch walk for Pearson. That will load him with no outs.
Number 69, Caden Lenz.
Foul ball. Chopped foul. Count goes 0-1. Batter here is Caden Lenz.
Outside for ball 1, evens and not out 1-1. High for ball 2, 2-1.
Ethan at 66 pitches. Needs to just take a deep breath, bear down, and there you go. Come with your best pitch. Infield is drawn in a 1-0 game. That one just low for ball 1. Oh, full. Duh. Here's your payoff pitch with bases loaded. That'll be an RBI base on balls for Lenz. That will make your score 2-0.
Brings up the designated hitter, number 1, Wes Ropa. Over 1 on the night.
Kropa steps to the plate. He's the DH tonight. Infield's going to remain drawn in. Good trip to the mound here by Quincy Phillips. See if he can't settle down easy.
Outside for ball 1.
Nice pitch.
Strike 1. 1-1 on Ropa.
It's going to be put in play. Pretty easy. Oh, it's going to be an error on the third baseman to allow a run to score. Bases will remain loaded, and your score is now 3-0. That was Ashton charging hard, had plenty of time, rushed the throw, and Quincy's not able to collect it. This is Dylan Konitschke coming to the plate. He's going to pop this one up. That's an infield fly. for out number 1.
Brings up the left fielder, number 34, Jesse Kropa. The 0 for 1 on the evening.
Kropa. Seen him earlier here in this inning. Going to put it in play, and that's going to get by House and by Farner. That's an RBI, 2 RBI single. And that is going to open this one up. Makes your score 5-0.
Brings up the center fielder, number 17, Carter Lenz. 0 for 1.
It's going to bring Carter Lenz to the plate. Cut to miss for strike 1.
Outside for ball 1. Foul back for strike 2.
1-2 your count to Lenz. Demons sitting back, thinking double play in the middle part of that defense. Swinging, strike 3 as Ethan takes him himself. That's out number 2 in this monster third inning. 5 runs scored by the Nationals. This is going to bring Wookie to the plate. Pretty good average there. 833 on the season, 5 hits, 2 RBIs coming into tonight's game. 1 for 1 this evening. This one flared towards Fritz in right. That'll drop in for a base hit. That is another RBI. That makes it 6-0.
Brings up the first baseman, number 7, Caleb Chris. 1 for 2 on the night.
That's not Wookie. He just got on. This is going to be Christ. First pitch strike. Ethan on top again. Taking a look at that line score. 6 runs on 5 hits in this inning. This one flared towards right field. It's going to drop in there for a base hit and an RBI single as those Texas Leaguers just keep falling in front of the Demons outfield. That'll run your score to 7-0. All 7 runs coming here in the top of 3. This is Christensen, comes in hitting .625, 5 hits on the season, 2 RBIs coming into tonight's game. Takes a look at a called strike. Called strike 2. Christensen will fight that one off. We'll do it again, 0-2. Ethan's pitch count climbing to 91. Make that 92. And here's the 0-2. Just misses for ball one.
Outside for ball one. Brings the count to 1-2.
Oh, he got all that one. Big hit, deep. Peters can't run it down. It's going to crawl up the wall. And that is an RBI double. There's going to be a trip to the mound as Dylan Pearson strolls. Nope. Dylan's first action of the season. Big man, got to fit him in there. First pitch called strike one.
Outside for ball one.
1-1 the count. Dylan has seen 6 pitches, 5 of them balls. Going to be a ground ball. Big hop over the pitcher. Pierce Nelson will finally record the third out. Not before the Nationals come up with 8 runs on 7 hits. They'll strand 2. We go to the home half of the third. Your score, Kimball White Lake 8, the Winter Demons 0.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Taking a look, we go to bottom of 3. Nationals in the top of 3 come up with 8 runs on 7 hits. They stranded 2. Ethan Bartles climbing close to 100 pitches through 3 innings. Price through 2 has thrown 35. Final warm-up pitch, and Brady Fritz strolls to home plate. Brady, a .250 hitter for the Demons with 1 hit, no RBIs. Good speed. Can they get him on?
Fritz looks at ball one.
Price pounds the strike zone. Swing and a miss. Everything's even. 1-1. Swinging. Strike 2. Brady, then Jack Peters. Price wanted the back door. Didn't get it. Count will go 2-2. Swinging, strike 3. Price chalks up another strikeout. 6 of them. As Jack Peters strolls to the plate. The center fielder has been busy here in the last inning. What's JP's number? 5. JP, the nickname for Jack. Price is 1-0. Cut on for strike 1. Called strike at the knees. Pounding the bottom portion of the strike zone. Price on top, 1-2. Looking for his 7th strikeout. This one just a little bit lower. Count goes 1-2-2. Kind of a bait pitch. The high cheese doesn't work. Jack lays off it. Count fills up. And Peter's going to draw a base on balls. That'll bring Evan Farner to the plate. Price comes right back, pounding the strike zone with that fastball. Demons having a lot of problems here with this lefty. One going to be driven towards the shortstop, bobbled, but he'll get the 6-3 put out for out number 2. Peters advances to second on the fielder's choice. First pitch, going to be up in the zone. You see Pierce, a .333 hitter coming into tonight. Pierce drew a walk in his first at-bat. So technically he's still .333 on the season. Late swing. Trying to catch that not a curveball, it's a fastball. A cutting fastball from the lefty. Same pitch. Takes a look at it this time for strike 2. Pierce gets a hold of this one. It's a moon ball on the infield. It's going to be taken out at shortstop by Lenz for out number 3. Demons, no runs, no hits. They strand another runner. Your score 8-0 as we go to top of 4. Back in a minute.
Looking to elevate your team spirit or promote your business? Welcome to Apparel Works in Wagner. We specialize in high-quality screen printing, embroidery, banners, and promotional items tailored just for you. Whether you're a booster club, sports team, business, or organization, our custom apparel is perfect for those looking to make an impact. Experience our commitment to great customer service and high-quality products that leave a lasting impression. Apparel Works, bringing your ideas to life.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platt, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
8-0 as we go to top of 4, scheduled for 9 here at Leahy Bowl. At this clip, we probably don't get to 9. 8-0, and it's going to be Lenz coming to the plate. Takes a first pitch ball. Ethan Bartles falls behind in the count, 2-0. Lenz going to get Goodwood here. Jack Peters charging. Can't make the catch, and that's a base hit. Lenz in with a base hit. And this will bring Kropa to the plate. Swinging, strike one. E on top again. Ethan officially at 102 pitches up in this count, 1-2. Fouled off the catcher's thigh pad. Quincy wears it well. We'll do it all over again, 1-2. Two going to be driven right at the second baseman. Out number 1. That'll bring number 5, Dylan Konitsky, to the plate.
Brings up the second baseman, number 5, Dylan Konitsky.
Pickoff attempt goes awry.
Moves Lenz up to second base. Outside.
There is one out, correct?
Yeah, there's one out. Two. 2-0 is the count on the batter.
Konitsky looking at a 4-pitch walk, possibly. Ethan starting his battle, starting to climb. 3-1.
Called strike 2 brings the count full.
Chopper, nice play by Ashton. Great play by Ashton Klein. He's going to get the 5-3 defensive put out. They call it a hot corner for a reason. Ashton blinked, and the ball was upon him. First pitch, a ball. 2-0 the count as this one sails high. There's a called strike. 2-1. This one flared down that right field line and gets out of play. That'll run your count 2-2 with 2 outs, also known as Deuces Wild. Good pitch, letter high fastball. Gonna get the Demons out of the inning.
Nationals come up with 1 hit, no runs.
No runs on 1 hit, 1 runner stranded out at second. Bottom of 4 coming in 1 minute.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County serving Winter, Colome, and surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you will find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 605-842-1481 or stop down to their new location in the City Building at 325 South Monroe, Suite 119. Deadlines are Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and noon on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud supporter of all Winter and Colome school activities on the Live Ticket Network.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
EH, Landon Calhoun, going to get things going. Hopefully, we get a hit on the board and put some offense. They have struggled through 3 games to get that offense started, and tonight they have a monster on the mound in Price. Landon taking a look on the season. .333, 2 hits, and 1 RBI. He drove in the only run of the season so far for the Demons. 0 for 1 this evening. Just a bit outside. 3-0 to Lando. And taking a look at the box score tonight.
Brings up the third baseman, number 40, Ashton Klein.
4th walk of the night for Price. That's going to bring Ashton Klein, the third baseman. Just made that great play over at third base defensively. Swinging, strike 2, 0-2 hole for Ashton. Called strike 3. That's out number 1. That's going to bring the catcher, Quincy Phillips, to the plate. Yeah, scored their only run, Quincy. He's up there hacking away. Going to get a piece of that one for strike one. Price now at 61 pitches. He's been super efficient, mowing down the demons with that left arm. Christensen tries to backpick Landon Calhoun. See if Price wants to get in on this. Oh, he's going to focus on the strike zone. 0-2, 1-2. As I update my count. Quincy going to foul that out. Quincy battled his first plate appearance. 500 hitter on the season.
Don's in the same spot. You can get both of them and get $2. Courtesy of Nego Body Shop. Way high and outside for ball 2, evens the count at 2-2.
Breaking ball cuts across the strike zone. Had everybody jumpy. Catcher, umpire, and batter. That's going to be a foul ball. Count remains full. One out, runner on first. Casey Heenan on deck. The Nationals, one of those teams that's always playing into the second quarters and occasionally the semis at the state amateur tournament. Going to pick up a strikeout there as Quincy chases the low fastball. That brings Heenan to the plate. Takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. Calhoun moves up into scoring position. The 0-1. Down. It's going to be a slow roller up the middle and a great play. Konechny comes behind the mound, collects it, and gets the 4-3 put out for out number 3. Demons are going to strand another runner, but they come up with no runs on no hits. Here in the bottom of 4, 8-0 as we go to top of 5.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
There's your line scores. We go to top of 5. Still that one big inning. Otherwise, the Royals, or not the Royals, the Demons have kept the Nationals in check. But that inning, 8 runs on 7 hits, it was a monster.
Leading off for the Nationals in the top of the 5th. This is center fielder number 17, Carter Lenz. Over 2 on the evening.
Carter shows bunt, offers for strike 1. Carter Lenz, the batter. Called strike 2. Swinging strike 3 for out number 1. It's going to bring number 2 to the plate. This is Wookie.
Brings up the top of the lineup. The right fielder number 2, Tyler Wookie.
Wookie takes a look at a first pitch strike.
Wookie's 2 for 3 on the evening. With an RBI. Foul back. Brings the count to 1 and 2.
Catcher making a trip to the mound just to give the umpire some time to recover. It's kind of a symbiotic relationship between the catcher and umpire. If one of them wears it, the other takes a trip to the mound. Peters will take that fly ball in center field for out number 2.
Brings up the first baseman number 7, Caleb Chris.
Chris coming to the plate.
Caleb is 2 for 3 on the evening. With 2 RBIs. And a double.
Chris' first action of the season, actually.
Outside the ball 1.
Ethan needed 100 pitches to get that arm loose. Since he's broke the 100-pitch barrier, he's slowed the Nationals down. 1-1 now the count.
Called strike 2.
Evens it up as he paints the corner. Warm burner out to the second baseman. Evan Farner makes the easy throw over for the 4-3 fielder's choice putout. Nationals actually go 1-2-3, a clean inning for the Demons. They come to the plate in the bottom of the 5th. Let's see if the offense turns around. They trail 8-0.
Hi, this is Logan from Litas Seed, and we're excited to announce that we'll be able to offer true 0% financing on a limited number of units of corn and beans. You can lock in your corn and beans now and pay the same at delivery as cash now. With that, we have aggressively priced corn numbers that have a great track record in our area for grain and silage. This offers on a limited number of units, so act soon to lock in your 0%. We still have triticale on hand and can cover any NRCS grass project. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, 840-4591.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods, such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Just like our hometown winter warriors strive to win on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help every acre of your operation reach its full potential. With the full lineup of seed and crop protection products, precision planting equipment, livestock feed, and more, Elevate is your go-to for any of your farming and ranching needs. Elevate is looking forward to watching the Warriors dominate this year and are poised to help you dominate your farming and ranching goals as well. Visit Elevate Agronomics in winter or elevateagronomics.com to learn more. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
New player or pitcher on the mound, even taller than the previous one. This is Ethan Partles at the plate. Ethan gonna foul that one down the first base line, just gets out of play.
Go snag that ball and take it back to the concession stand for $1, courtesy of Nickel Body Shop.
Called strike three for out number one. It's going to bring J-House, Justin Houseman, to the plate. Takes a look at a first pitch strike. This one going to be grounded. And another second base put out as Konitsky ranges over. And gets it for out number 2.
Brings up your right fielder, number 1, Brady Fritz. It's 0 for 1 on the year.
Brady Fritz, your batter. The right fielder this evening takes a look at strike one. That'll even the count up 1-1. Called strike 2. Swinging strike 3. Now the pitcher's taking over in this game. As player unknown goes down the Demons 1-2-3. That pitcher was wearing number 79. Good start. See if Ethan returns to the mound. We'll be back in 1 minute.
At Dakota Behavioral Health, we offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step for better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live.
No job is too big.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Top of 6 here at Leahy Bowl. It is going to be Ethan Bartles returning to the bump, even though he has climbed to 130 pitches tonight. We're going to ride with him. First pitch, called strike. This is number 11 at the plate, Christensen.
Foul backing out of play, grab that ball and take it back to the concession stand for $1, courtesy of Nagel Body Shop and Winner.
0-2 after a strike and a foul ball. Ethan comes with a waste pitch. Count goes 1-1. And 2-2 as that misses low and away.
Evens the count at 2-2.
This one sent to right field. Brady Fritz trying to find it up in the night sky. It's going to drop in front of him for a base hit. Christensen now 2 for 3 tonight.
Brings up the third baseman, number 21, Dylan Pearson.
Pearson going to be your batter. Get a look at the courtesy runner over there, a Legion player it looks like. First pitch off the plate, ball one. Ethan has been nibbling on that strike zone all night. In and out.
High for ball 2, 2-0.
Pearson has seen 9 pitches. 8 of them have been balls. 90% of the pitches he sees tonight, balls. Pearson 0 for 1. And he will draw a 4-pitch walk. And that will put runners on first and second.
Brings up the shortstop, number 69, Caden Lenz. Outside for ball 1.
Taking a look. This is Caden Lenz at the plate.
Outside for ball 2, 2-0.
Oof. Just misses. 3-0. Green light. Oh, Pierce Nelson, what a play. Goes deep into the hole. Is going to get the fielder's choice.
Pearson out at second.
That puts runners on the corners with 1 out. Coming to the plate.
Brings up the designated hitter.
The first pitch going to be fouled out of play.
That's foul backing out of play. Grab that ball and take it to the concession.
Yeah, this is Kropa.
Nagel Body Shop.
Curveball. Hugs him.
1-1.
1-1 count.
Called strike 2.
Letter high fastball for strike 2. 1 out. Runners on the corners.
Lone outside for ball 2, 2-2.
See if they can roll up a double play and get out of this inning. Popped up down the first base line.
That remains 2-2.
We'll reset 2-2. Swinging, strike 3.
Brings up the second baseman, number 5, Dylan Knichke.
Knichke with a pretty good hot stick tonight. Runner in motion. Nope. Gonna stay put. Got to check myself. That's not Knichke. That's Kropa with the hot bat. Knichke 0 for 2.
Outside the ball, 1 and 1. On Knichke. Called strike 2.
Bartles battling back. Gets on top with a curveball. Count 1 and 2. Got him on the forearm. It'll plunk him and load the bases with 2 outs.
For the left fielder, number 34, Jesse Kropa.
Yeah, and Jesse's having himself a night here tonight. One for 3, couple RBIs. Takes a look at a first pitch ball. Ethan now at 153 pitches. Swinging strike 1. Kropa takes a walk, matted himself. Takes a look at strike 2 as soon as he steps in.
1 and 2. Outside for ball 2. Evens the count at 2 and 2.
Deuce is wild for the left fielder. Oh, Pierce Nelson with another great play. And he's going to get a 6-3 put out. Pierce Nelson, a couple huge outs in this inning to keep them Nationals off the board. Wild. We'll be back for the bottom of 6 in just a minute.
Big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Train heating systems too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Bottom of 6, Nationals lead this one 8-0. 8 runs on 9 hits. They've played a perfect defensive game tonight in the field. Their pitchers have been outstanding. And again, the Demons just struggling to get any offense. Only 1 run on the season. Through 23 innings tonight, a couple errors and a lot of walks, adding to that 8-0 lead. All 8 of those runs scored back, in the 3rd inning? Coming to the plate. Let's get a look here. This is Jack Peters. Jack's going to foul one off for strike one. Swinging, strike two. Cut on for strike three. Christensen with the prove it down to first for out number one. Taking a look at those the pitching staff. Price and the player unknown here. 11 strikeouts. Batter here is number 13, Evan Farner. Going to get some good wood on that one. That heavy night sky knocks it down. And it's going to be an easy catch out in right field by Jesse Kropa for out number 2.
Brings up your shortstop, number 14, Pierce Nelson.
It's not a strikeout. Pierce Nelson hustling to the plate. First pitch strike. This one dips below the strike zone. Count evens up 1-1. Pierce will foul that one to the net. In on the hands, just a little below it. A strike two in the foul ball. Pitcher unknown was walking off, thought he had it. Here's the 1-2. Swingies for strike three. And the Nationals have recorded 12 strikeouts out of the 18 outs. They've walked 4. Your score after 6 complete, it's 8-0.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
Meyer Ag is your Beck's Hybrids seed dealer located in Winters, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Beck's Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winters, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Pierce Nelson making his first appearance on the season. Oh, 1 goes into the hole, and it's going to be a base hit. Lenz opens up with a single.
Takes you back to the top of the Nationals lineup. The right fielder, number 2, Tyler Wookie. Outside for ball 1.
Wookie, your batter at the plate. Takes a look at ball 2.
Ball 2.
2-0 the count to Wookie.
Called strike 1.
Pierce in, battling, 2-1 the count.
Low for ball 3. 3-1.
3-1, just outside.
Wookie will take the base on ball.
That'll put runners on first and second, no outs. We are in the top of 7.
First baseman, number 7, Caleb Chris.
Oof. Pierce is going to miss way outside on that one. No chance there for Quincy Phillips. That'll move the runners up to second and third. Here's your 1-0. Just below the knees. 2-0 the count. Gaten Lenz on third. Wookie on second. 2-0 under the hands for ball 3. That'll be a 4-pitch walk to load the bases with no outs. We saw this back in the 4th. Excuse me, the 3rd. Loading the bases with no outs. That resulted in an 8-run inning. Now at the plate, this is Jackson Christensen. Tries to go right field down the line. That's going to be way out of play out there on the first base line. Quincy gets enough of it to keep Lenz on third base. Looked like a hockey goalie out there knocking down a shot. Shot on goal. Counts 2-1. Christensen will foul that one off. 2-2 now the count. Under the hands. That'll work the count full. That'll be an RBI base on balls.
Nationals will plate another run.
Make sure score 9-0.
Brings up the third baseman.
This game an hour and a half old. So it started about 8:15. And I think we're going to have a pitching change. It's going to be Justin Houseman coming in with bases loaded, no outs. Demons trailing 9-0. We will be back in 2 minutes.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in, Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services, with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
Now's the perfect time to bring your tractor, combine, windrower, or self-propelled sprayer into Grossenberg Implement for an air conditioner checkup. For just $150, their certified techs will inspect and make sure your AC is running at peak performance, so you can stay cool in the field all season long. Visit your local Grossenberg Implement and talk to a service manager for full details. Grossenberg Implement, keeping you cool where it counts.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Top of 7, another pitching change here in the 7th. It's going to be Jay House coming in, Justin Houseman in relief of Pierce Nelson. Pierce Nelson got roughed up there in his appearance, loaded the bases, gave a base on ball RBI to the Nationals, and that's going to bring to the plate the big man, Dylan Pearson.
Batting out for the Nationals, third baseman number 21, Dylan Pearson.
The night sky with all that moisture. We kind of really focus these cameras. Swing and a miss for strike one to Pearson. This one, deep left field. Heenan. First steps were back as they should have been. That heavy night sky, very wet. A lot of moisture, humidity in the air, knocked that one down. Heenan came charging, had to relocate it, and that's down for a hit. And that will be an RBI single, making your score 10-0. That'll bring Caden Lenz to the plate. Caden with a swing and a miss for strike one. He's going to foul another one off. 0-2 hole for Caden. Pearson, after that long fly ball, 0 for 2 on the night. Lenz 1 for 3. He's going to put one down the line. It's going to go foul. J House still on top 0-2. Len's going to straighten this one out just a little bit. Heenan's going to bobble it in left field. That is a 2 RBI double, making your score 12-0. Today was day one of the girls' softball championships. Didn't get any scores. I do know there was an upset. Number 7 seed Mobridge Pollock upset Bon Home. It's the only one I can think of that was an upset.
Up to bat now for the Nationals is the designated hitter, number 1, Wes Ropa. It's 0 for 4 on the evening.
Kropa steps in.
Called strike 1, catches the corner.
Takes a look at strike 1. And evens things up 1-1. Hausman, the lefty. We've seen a lot of success from the lefties tonight. This one dips in. Count goes 2-1. Right down Broadway for strike 2. 2-2. 2 runners on at second and third. Pearson at third, Lenz at second. Tapper. J House thought the bases were loaded. He comes to home. And Quincy Phillips had the relay to first, and it got out of Ashton's glove down the line, and that's going to be a 2-run error. Making your score 14-0.
Brings up the second baseman, number 5, Dylan Konieczny.
DK, Dylan Konieczny, your batter.
Outside. Ball 1. Ball 2.
2-0. Quickly to Konieczny. And a foul ball.
2-1.
Makes the count 2-1. House kicks, and it's ripped to center. Shallow center. Man, that night, that wet night air, it knocking everything down. That's going to be a Texas League base hit. An RBI hit to make your score 15-0.
Score is now 15-0.
Off the bat, that looks like it was going to be a routine fly ball in center field. The middle of the defense gave chase as Jack Peters was charging from center, and nobody could get there. And that gets us to Kropa. He is 1 for 4 tonight.
Ball 2.
Swinging strike 1.
2-1.
Foul ball, strike 2.
Brings the count even at 2-2.
Kropa talks to himself more than I do. This one popped up. Landon Calhoun and Evan Farner both had an opportunity. Calhoun will take that for out number 1.
Brings up the center fielder number 17, Carter Lenz.
Carter going to send this to center, and they played it short, and Kanichki makes an error. A couple errors, one by each team, mental errors to this inning, and that will be a double play to get them out of the inning. But the Nationals have more than enough runs to end this by mercy rule, unless the Demons can somehow get this offense going that has scored 1 run this season. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
There's your line score. Nationals, 15 runs on 13 hits. Landon Calhoun coming to the plate. Demons being shut out. No runs, no hits. They've stranded 4 base runners. First pitch outside for ball 1. The Demons would like to just put a crooked number on the scoreboard this season. Double checking here. Price got the start before 79 came in. Landon gonna reach on the air.
Landon takes second on the throwing air. Brings up your first baseman, number 40, Ashton Klein.
First error of the night. That's going to bring Ashton Klein to the plate. Takes a look at a called strike 1. Still looking for that elusive first hit of the night. 5th base runner on. Four via walk, and then the 1 error. Ashton going to pop that one up just beyond short. Great play by the left fielder to get the heck out of the way. Great play at short by Caden Lenz going back. That is the left fielder's ball. Caden, though, going hard, know that that's a dying quail. Kropa recognizes that and gets out of his way. That's going to bring number 10, Boston Morehart, to the plate. Going to get his first look tonight. No bats on the season, I don't believe. One the count. One and two to Boston. Called strike 3. Good looking fastball. It's going to bring Casey Heenan to the plate. A swing and a miss for strike 1. Swinging strike 2. Not without a fight. That's a broken bat, foul ball. It's just the way the night has went for the Demons. Oh, 2 count to the left fielder. It's a ball. 1 and 2 the count. Heenan pops that foul. Fights off a good pitch.
Ball outside brings the count even at 2-2 on Heenan.
2-2. Casey will work this count full. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Called strike 3, and that will end the game. Final is going to be 15-0. Taking a look at the box score. Nationals pitching staff going to be the story of this game. No runs. They surrendered no runs on no hits. Walk 4 and strike out 14. Leading hitters, Wookie with 3 hits. Then you also had Jackson Christensen with 2. Caden Lenz with 2. Also had adding hits were Christ, Pearson, Kanichke, Kropa, and Carter Lenz. 12 hits. They were 12 of 35. Hit about 345 on the night. For the Demons, Ethan Bartles is going to take the loss. He is going to go 6 innings, surrender 10 runs on 8 hits. 2 of those runs were earned. Walked 8, struck out 6. Pierce Nelson, a brief relief appearance, gave up 4 runs, all earned on 3 walks and a hit. Jay Hausman closed it out, giving up 3 runs on 3 hits. The combined staff walked 11, gave up 15 hits, and struck out 6. Not a player with a hit as they go 0 for 22 against that pitching staff and strike out 14 times. Nationals look pretty good here. You can see that hazy sky. It's been a wet, dewy game. Temperatures mid-50s, but the Nationals were hot. 15-0 mercy rule, and that's how this one will end. We're going to jump away. We hope you've enjoyed this production and this performance as the Nationals cruise